What's good with it, family? We up in this thing. I know it's been, once again, another minute. But as long as we here, man. We on the Bellator event for the day, man. As always, let me go ahead and check the audio. We got premise first. Mama Dov right now. Islam Mama Dov. Let me make sure everything sound crispy and cool. You heard me? Salute to the people. Hope everything's good with the people. Yeah, it sounds good, man. But yeah, man, I hope y'all good, man. Blessings upon y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope things is going the way y'all been hoping it's been going. If not, just stay blessed, stay positive. Excuse me. Premise right now getting mauled. I'm not even gonna lie to you. By the way, if y'all up in here, first and foremost, I'd appreciate a like. That would be amazing if y'all could do that for me. You know, hit the like button. If y'all can subscribe to the channel, if y'all subscribe, that'd be cool too. But at the end of the day, just appreciate y'all being up in here. Positive energy, positive vibes. Black Goose forever. You know what I'm saying? Stay up, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, but we here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch this card. You know, trying to enjoy this. I'm watching the Bellator one right now. It's premise versus I want to say his name right, Mamamedov, Islam Mamamedov. He trains with Khabib. You know what I'm saying? Khabib's cousin, Usman, Magomedov. He fights next. So, you know, the first fight, too, I caught the first fight. I just didn't go live for it. First fight was good, man. I definitely enjoyed the first fight. So, you know, that was dope. Who was it? I didn't know who the two dudes fighting. That was my first time seeing either one of them fight. But dude won. He had Chris Strickland. It was impressive. So Premise trying to make his way up. I got the UFC card on too. Let me see where we at with that. Yeah, that Gone fight versus Lewis gonna be crazy. I got the UFC card on too, but you know what I'm saying, a little bit more interested because you know obviously this is a what would you say a prodigy or a product of the AKA team. So we got to see what's happening. Good fight so far though. Medov, man, he's dominating Premise, making Premise like a little boy right now. No disrespect to the brother, you know what I'm saying? He's just doing work. You know what I'm saying? Blessings upon everybody, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna ease into this. You know, I know it's been a minute. I know I'll be having breaks in between my things. My bad about that, y'all. I'm from here on out. I'm gonna get back into the consistency of this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be here every weekend. You heard me? And then I'm also gonna start doing music Sundays. So yeah, I'm gonna start dropping music every Sunday. You know, it's a little something. So, you know, salute to that. So I'm gonna try and get the YouTube back up and running. I got a new mic and all that. I'm gonna have that set up. You know, I'm not sure necessarily with the new mic yet. I want to just kind of get back to consistency. You know what I'm saying? Doing the every weekend Fluence Lounge, and you already know what that is. But also, I want to start doing the midweek videos too. One or two where we talking about something, you know, when it comes to the boxing side of the game, as always. But you know, sometimes you got to speak it into existence, as Wilder said. Speak it, believe it, receive it, all that good stuff. So, putting it out there, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna be here from now on, hopefully, God willing. You know what I'm saying? But Premise definitely lost that first round. He for sure lost that first round. This dude right here, Khabib is coaching the dude, the beast. Nothing more, nothing less. Man, this dude, Mamadov, he don't even like he been touched. Yeah, you can kind of just tell, man. Mamadov, he just looks on a whole nother level than Premise. Premise is just kind of, that was a good leg kick. That was a good leg kick from Premise. So now Premise is looking to wrestle. Okay, I like it. Let's see if we can make it work. Now impose your will. You know what he got. Now let's see if he can take what you got. Pause. Let's see if he's gonna be able to complete this. His hands is connected. Oh, it was reversed. That was beautiful from Mamedov, but Primus did a good job rolling, going to get back up to his feet. But how much? This is where cardio is going to come into play. Primus seems to be breathing a lot heavier to me. Got them underhooks, nice Primus. Let's see if he can do something with it now. Got him against the fence. Gotta have to do something. Don't just keep him here. Looking for the trip. Not necessarily able to get to the back to get it. Still has the underhooks, both hands. Now disconnected, it looks like. This is good work, man. This is a good fight. Thoroughly entertained. Bellator. Right now, I got Primus winning this round slightly just because he's been in control. But he's going to need to do something quick. He's going to have to take advantage of this position. Can't just hold him there the whole time without any type of damage. Okay, that's good work. That's good work. Explode. Oh, beautiful reverse trip from Mamedov, excuse me. Just so, you know, that was technique, but that's also strength, man. Mamedov looks strong. I got to respect it. Like, look at the way he's moving. He's attached to him, man. He isn't giving him any space. Primus is going to have to explode. He can't. Okay. Wasn't able to get anything, though, but it was good. It was able to give him some space, but he's going to have to get up now. He's definitely going to have to get up. He's doing a good job, I would say. Keeping Mamedov from being able to do any, you know, extreme damage while he, you know, he has such. Right now, I think he's in a great position for him too. But it's showing Primus is strong too, man. Technical on the ground, you can tell he has good jiu-jitsu. Looking for an omoplata. Primus though, good jiu-jitsu off his back. If he can just use this to make his way up, losing this round currently, yes, because that takedown, most significant thing. Really no damage this round though. He's gonna have to use one of these omoplata attempts to either reverse position or at least stand up. He doesn't really necessarily have anything. Oh, uh-oh. It's good work from Primus attacking from his back, though, also minimizing damage. Still, though, like I said, he's got to use this to reverse position or he's going to have to use this to explode. Easier said than done. It's a close round. It depends on what you want to score more. Do you want to score the control against the cage from Primus in the beginning of the round, including the, you know, the attacks off the back, more than just, you know, the takedown and the takedown from Mamedov, as well as the control during the rest of the round on the ground? And, you know, how much, you know, is enough control to make him to keep Primus from standing up. So there is control happening, but, you know, a lot of attacks from Primus off his back. It's hard to score. I don't really know. I think I still give Mamedov this round. If you want me to be real, I got Mamedov up to 1. That's my opinion. Salute to the people. I thought that was entertaining enough. I thought that was an entertaining fight. I know they booing, but I was entertained. That's hard to score. I give it to Mamedov, but, you know, that was a good fight. Or excuse me, good round. Man, that's unfortunate. The Wilder fight got pushed back. I ain't been really knowing nothing that's been going on in the boxing world, man. I've been totally just out of it. But see, I already got it, man. I already get back. I'm totally about the algorithm because your boy been inconsistent. It's disrespectful. It's sad, but It's all good, man. I'm gonna work my way back up in that joint. I'm gonna work my way back up in it. Anyway, salute to the people. Positivity, salute. Everybody stay up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing keep you down, man. Finna give me a little cut tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Get cleaned up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been consistent, really getting it with the work, man. I don't know if y'all could tell your boy slimming. I'm still big shot from Mama man. Mama Dov. I cannot say this brother's name right. Excuse me. I know it's disrespectful. Another omoplata from your boy Premise, but it's getting old. But Mama Dov, he's gonna have to be able to get up out of this, man. At some point, you can't keep letting them attack these omoplatas and being able to control you. If you had a position, easier said than done, of course. So Mama Dov, in my opinion, I feel like that's if the round goes similar to how the second round goes, I feel like he uh he's gonna win this round because that's gonna be the most significant thing that's gonna happen the whole round. Unless somehow Premise either try and to me it doesn't even look like he's using these omoplata attempts to even either reverse position or to even stand up. It's more so looks like survival is interesting. That's just me. Who am I to know? I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. Even if he doesn't switch the attack, he's gonna have to at least show me that he's using it to do something other than keep Mamadov from being able to land anything on his. But yeah, I got this as a clean sweep so far. The second round was weird in the sense of there wasn't really no damage done. But I think Mamadov being able to take him down and to control him for majority of it, they were submission tips off his back, but that wasn't enough, in my opinion. And it's kind of similar, saying what's going on in the third round, except the difference is Mamadov was able to land that clean two on Premise, knocked him down. So that's the most significant thing to help in the whole fight. So unless this changes and Premise uses any of these submission attempts, mostly I'm applauders to either explode, transition, or look for a finish, we're most likely going to see the same thing. And we're going to have a unanimous win. It's not a bad fight, though. Okay, we already got Sean Strickland versus Uriah Hall about to start, so I'm probably going to switch over to there and go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, brother. Hey, always, man, stay up. You know what I'm saying? Jay Rodriguez, stay positive. You know what I'm saying? And keep moving. It's a good fight, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. I'm thoroughly pleased. I need to start seeing Mamadov. I hope I'm saying his name right, man. I keep messing up. You know what I'm saying? The control, the wrestling, but I just need to see some damage. But Premise, you can tell his jiu-jitsu off his back is very good. And you can tell he's strong too, man. So, but it's just one of those fights. I'm ready for this Uriah Hall Strickland. I want Uriah Hall to win. I've been a Uriah Hall ever since the Ultimate Fighter, like most people. Sean Strickland, I really haven't followed much of his career. If you want me to be real, I think maybe I've only seen one of his fights. He's a tough son of a gun, man. He has a good striking. Not in the sense where I would say he's technical, but he has good striking in the sense of that man will keep coming forward and he'll counter a lot of your shots, even if the counter means him taking a shot, and that's dangerous. And that's the type of fighter usually Uriah Hall struggles with. Even though in my opinion I feel like Uriah Hall is more technical, that doesn't always win the fight. Uriah Hall has been known to gas out, has been known to take breaks and rounds, and that's the type of striker Strickland is. Even if you want to say he's not as technical, that's what he's looking for. Looking for dumb play, but he doesn't have it though. So I'm excited for this fight. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good test for Uriah Hall. But this is Strickland coming up in ranking. So Premise Mamadov is about to finish. 23 seconds left. I think Mamadov should win this unanimous decision, even though there wasn't a lot of damage done by either fighter. I think the control, takedown, knockdown, quick flash knockdown, not much. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to win, Mamadov the fight. So I'm pretty sure being there wasn't the most pleasing fight, but watching it on, in my opinion, watching it TV, not that bad. I was thoroughly entertained. I thought Premise showed good jiu-jitsu, good defense, good attacks off of his back. In the first round, I think also Premise learned that he had nothing for Mamadov on his feet. Mamadov looked to be the much better fighter on his feet. I thought it was, if I was grading this out of 10, I'd give it a 6.5. I thought it was a solid fight. So we got Ha versus Strickland about to start. I'm ready for that. That's going to be a good fight. My prediction for this fight, my predictions have been terrible as of late. Even though I've been inconsistent watching them, my predictions have been terrible. So I'm just going to watch this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put no predictions out there. Not that invested. If I was that invested, I'd probably pick. But, like I said, this is either a tailor-made tailor-made fight for Uriah Hall, in my opinion, or this is, going to be a hard one for him. Because if Strickland's chin holds up against some of the bigger shots from Uriah Hall, then we're in for a dogfight, and Uriah Hall tends to struggle in dogfights. But Hall's going to land some big shots. It's going to come down to how Strickland's going to be able to react to him. And if he reacts, well, we're known for him to react, then we're in for a pretty good fight, in my opinion. So go ahead, switch over and watch the Strickland versus Hall. Turn that down a little bit, because UFC, man, they'll flag you quick, man. That's another thing people ain't talking about. Uriah Hall 37, Sean Strickland's 30. That's not the best look. You know what I'm saying? See, I gotta turn that down a little bit, sound a little loud. But I didn't even touch it. It's gonna be good though. The thing about Hall that you can expect now, what's very different from him earlier in his career, that I know he's going to come out paced. I know that he's going to come out using his jab. I know he's going to come out technical, being able to use his athleticism paired with also, using, certain abilities that he's been taught over time to be able to implement into his game that he didn't, he wasn't really able to do before. The thing is, he has still shown that when he's on that back foot and over time, he struggles. Of course, the last real thing you can look at is Paulo Costa, and Costa's a different animal, right? He's not necessarily Strickland, but you can think about the Mousasi fight as well against Hall, the second one. He's had some trouble, but I believe in Hall. Ultimately, I'm a rock with him. I'm gonna go with him, but that is something that no one's bringing up. That's something I didn't even think about until I just saw it. Is the fact that Uriah Hall is 37 years old. He's having a late run for the title. Strickland is 30. What does it matter? We'll see. This is gonna be a hell of a fight. I'm ready for this. Oh wow, Sean Strickland is a favorite. I didn't know that. Okay. So if I was a betting man tonight, I think I would probably put something on Hall, but maybe I'm tripping because I haven't really watched anything from Strickland. So hard jab from Strickland. Hard jab from Strickland landing. Another hard jab from Strickland landing. Big right hook missing slightly. Strickland looks good with his counter ability right now. Looks a little bit faster than Hall too. Hall's gonna have to be careful the way he's slipping. Don't over exaggerate his slips. Hall's a little thrown off right now from Strickland's speed. I can tell. Hall better be careful. Don't get too stuck, slipping without returning. Because that's how you end up getting caught with a combination and you end up getting set up. You're gonna have to slip. You need to return something. But I think Hall's a little bit thrown off, but we're gonna see. Yeah, he got hit with that overhand right from Strickland. Like hook from Hall. Strickland looks a lot bigger than Hall. Strickland looks like a real legitimate contender right now. See, I said this is either going to be a tailor-made fight for Hall, or it's going to be a bad fight for him. Right now, it's showing to be a bad fight for Strickland. The 30 to the 37 show it looking to be real. Strickland looks faster. Strickland looks a lot better. Oh man, big right hand after that jab from Strickland. That jab is doing wonders against Hall. Hall's thrown off of the jab. He doesn't know what to do against it. Yeah, Hall might get knocked out this fight. Unless we're going to see something spectacular from Hall. This doesn't look good. Strickland's controlling the pace. He's controlling the ring, and his jab looks amazing. He's fighting in this range a little bit with that right overhand after the jab. Hall's reacting from that jab, man, not in the best way. He's trying to figure out how to get out of that way of the jab. Oh man, slight left hook. Another slight left hook from Strickland. They're all landing. Oh, big left hand from Hall, countering off that right hand from Strickland. Another jab from Strickland. Jab from Hall. Hall's gonna have to get comfortable. He's gonna have to get Strickland to respect him. Big right leg kick from Uriah Hall and Strickland. He's gonna, and that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to change it up. All right, maybe you're not winning in the boxing exchange. Turn it into a Muay Thai match. Throw some kicks into that. Remember, we're in MMA. You don't got to just box with him. He's showing it that jab looks. Oh, big right hand from Hall. Strickland took it on the chin. That's what I said. I think Hall's gonna be able to land some big shots, but he's getting outboxed. Hall's gonna have to switch it in. Come on, give me a leg kick. Hall seems to be relaxed a little bit. Seems to be a little bit more comfortable with Strickland's pace and his power. He's going to have to get out of there, though. Like I said, don't get too comfortable slipping without any offense. Good left jab counter off that right hand from Hall. Bisping said Uriah's hurt. I don't really see it, but I might be wrong. Big right hand from Strickland. Blocked from Hall. Hall's going to have to throw something behind that jab with the right hand, and I'm thinking he should throw a leg kick. Oh, big double jab right hand from Strickland. They all landed. Another double jab right hand from Strickland. They landed again. Jab from Strickland landed again. Left hook, right hand. Left hook, right hand from Strickland landed. Counter with a right hand back from Hall. Landed. Left jab from Hall landed. Strickland still, man. His boxing is just better. Hall's gonna. You need to change the game plan. Oh, big right counter off of that 1-2 from Strickland by Hall. I like that. That was beautiful. And it landed flush. That's like see, Bisping said Hall was hurt. I didn't see that. Now Hall, everything that's landing is in a sense hurting Hall, but I won't say he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand the difference? He's not dazed, I should say. But these shots are the big shots. Another 1-2 from Strickland, another jab from Strickland. With Hall not returning. Hall, he's too focused on trying to land the right shot rather than, sometimes just letting his hands go. He's always had that problem to an extent, but also he might be pacing himself. It's a 5-round fight. That's another thought. But he's definitely losing this first round. I would love to see a little bit more leg kicks from Hall. 1-2 blocked. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I hope I don't miss anything. This is when I miss something. I gotta go get my order. Hold on. I'm gonna go in a minute. Good jab to the body from Hall. Hold on. Because I'm not trying to miss this accidental knockout. You know what I'm saying? Big right hand. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, we back. No, don't do this to a nigga. Oh, okay. Round two. Wait, let me see what I'm missing on the Bellator side of the game. Dang, he already won. Oh no, they was showing a highlight. I was about to say he already won. That ain't this time. My bad though. We here. We're here. Come on, Hall. Get at work. Yeah, Strickland striking. It was just better that first round. Jab, left hook. 1-2 counted though. Right back at him from Uriah. That's why I said maybe Hall was just pacing himself that first round. Right jab to the body. Maybe he was just pacing himself. Big jab to the body from Hall. Jab from Strickland. I'm saying I like to see Hall incorporate a little bit more kicks, man. Jab kick. He has powerful kicks. Oh, I think that one hurt Hall right there. I think Hall got hurt. I think Hall got hurt. Hall got hurt from that left hand. Strickland's going in. Hall got hurt. Hall is still hurt. He got hurt. I think it was a left hook, right hand. Something hurt him, or it was a right hook, or maybe it was just a left. So right, I didn't say it, but it was nasty. It landed quick from Strickland. Hall's doing good defense though. Wasn't he defended the takedown against the fence? You know, there's some big elbows thrown from Strickland. Like I think they landed, but they Hall rolled with him. But Hall's hurt right now, man. Hall just looks like he's thinking a little bit too much. Strickland just letting his hands go. Hall's looking for that perfect shot. All right, they're off the fence. Good work by Hall. I'm not sure if Hall is recovered now, if he's still hurt, but that was a big shot. Couple jabs from Strickland. Right leg kick. It was checked though from Strickland. Double jab from Uriah. Didn't land though. Interesting thing from Strickland is he gonna be able to keep the pace that he's been putting on Hall. It seems like Sean. He did. It looked like at one point he hurt Uriah, and Sean, he let a lot out right there. He did lead a lot out, but he's probably pacing himself now. Taking a break. Double jab, back jab the body from Uriah up to the top and landed. Strickland slowed down just a little bit. That was a fast start. Oh, that was a big jab from Uriah. I'd like to see a kick after that jab from Uriah. Jab the body from Uriah. Strickland seems to be pacing himself at this point. So how do you score? You know, for first round, Strickland easily won. The first half of this second round, Uriah Hall was hurt. But the second round, you know, Uriah was able to defend that, and now he seems the fresher man, landing some bigger shots, but I think I'm still giving this round to Strickland. Cup shot. Oh, Yeah, that one hurt. Cup shot. That was a bad one. All right, they back at it. Uriah Hall staying committed behind his jab. Oh, big leg kick from Uriah Hall, but it was checked. It looked like it hurt a little bit. Both Hall and Strickland are showing beautiful jabs. They really are. I think that leg kick he threw that got checked hurt. That was to the balls again. Come on now, you got to call that. Cup check. Come on. Excuse me. So I'm gonna still give that round to Strickland, even though I thought that was the best round from Hall. Obviously, there's only been 2 rounds, so obviously it's not much to judge for. But Hall looked really good, man. After he got after he got hurt in that exchange from Strickland, man, he was able to recover, man. He really started to push the pace. So I'm still over here. I just rolled over to Bellator real quick. Usman and Magomedov. I'm not sure who this brother he's fighting, but it looks like a tough son of a gun. But I think he's gonna win. But I'm waiting for this 3rd round from Hall. Hall looked good the second half of the round. Also Strickland, man. Strickland was good the first round, ridiculously good. Second round, he was better in the beginning. But did he let go too much? You know what I'm saying? Trying to finish Hall. Pace was good. Jab was good. Way he was putting his combinations was really good. I was impressed. But Hall did a really good job recovering and being able to kind of show a little bit at the end of that second round. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes on, I would say. And Usman, man, he should be able to beat this dude right here. Dude looks a little bit too anxious, a little bit too aggressive. Who knows, man? He might have heavy hands and up KO with him, man. Oh yeah, that's a rear naked choke right there. He gonna get the rear naked choke on him. All right, we back over here with Hall for Strickland. My bad. I just want to see what's happening with Usman and Magomedov. Sean's jab is cooking, yeah. But Uriah Hall's jab is cooking too. Excuse me. So once again, both the fighters are fighting behind their jab. The feints from Uriah Hall are beautiful. I would just like to see him, you know what I'm saying, after those feints, throw a little something. You see Uriah Hall, he looks like he's in a rhythm now. He seemed out of, and remember, Uriah Hall is a rhythm fighter, so he was out of rhythm the first 2 rounds, but it seemed like after he got hurt, he's just in a rhythm now. But I need to see him throw something. He's getting out of the way of a lot of the offense coming from Strickland, but he needs a counter. Good jab to the body from Uriah Hall. Nice little left leg kick. Jab that from Strickland, but counter from Hall. That's what I need to see. So far, I got Hall winning this round. He's coming on strong, and he needs this round. He's down 2. And he has to understand that. Jab landed from Strickland. Nice. Jab the body from Hall. Oh, I think Hall got hurt. A jab or something. Hall got hurt. I think he's about to call it. It's over. I think they're about to call it. What happened? What happened? Oh, Strickland's telling him to keep your focus? Hall got hit with some big shots. I don't know what it was. I wasn't sure what it was. It just came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, y'all. I should be reporting. I don't know what it was right now. Strickland looks like excuse me, Hall is hurt, man. It's like he doesn't. He's holding the gate to keep him up, basically. Excuse me, holding the top of the fence. He's not even trying to get out of this. He's just leaning. Strickland seems to be kind of coasting him. I guess he's talking, telling him to get up. Good takedown from Strickland. He has a lot of time to work, man. He has a whole lot of time to work. Oh yeah, Hall, his left eye, man. His left eye is swelled shut almost at this point. I told you Usman was going to be able to either finish that choke or he probably knocked him out. I told you he wasn't supposed to be up in there. That was a quick one. Hall, I got to respect the fact that he's been able to recover and he's keeping, he's still going. But I think his Hall's downfall, unfortunately, is he relies a little bit too much on that athleticism, man. He should be throwing a little bit more. Strickland, man, was just letting his hands go. Hall had a couple of times where he had, Strickland in some bad positions and he just threw one punch, or he was just, just focused on dodging the punches rather than returning with something. Strickland was just coming forward, or even when he was on his back foot, still felt like he was coming forward because he was still throwing more. So Hall's down 3 rounds. This was possibly a 10-8 round from Strickland. Strickland's looking to finish this fight. He's looking for the rear naked choke right now. He has Uriah Hall's back, covering Uriah Hall's mouth. Dirty fighter. Excuse me, I didn't mean that. A nasty fighter. You know what I'm saying? He makes things hard. One of those you don't want to fight talking. Hall, look at Hall, man. He doesn't even look like he's there, man. He looks like he's. Somehow Hall made it through, man. Please show what hit him, what hurt him. Good, Strickland is dominating this fight easily. All 3 rounds his. That last round was probably a 10-8 round for Strickland. Just big boying him. You know what I'm saying? The striking is on another level compared to Hall's. His corner's telling him you need to finish. Hall looks defeated. Unfortunately, that's always been Hall's downflow, that mentality. So did he get hit from? Oh, it was like a headbutt in a sense, but his head hit his jaw. Okay, maybe there was a punch landed. Hall shaking his head. Hall looks like he's almost out of it, man. He's ready to give up, but we'll see. We know Hall, and what we know of Hall, he doesn't do well in these positions. This is what we talked about earlier in the fight. This is either going to tailor-made fight for him, one of the worst fights of his night, because he never does well against fighters who press forward and are able to take his best punch. Strickland's shown not only to do that, but also shown to be the faster fighter, the fresher fighter, to have better striking. Hall's always been a very good kicker, but he's never mixed it well with his hands. That's always, been the problem with him. In my opinion. No disrespect. I don't mean that in type of disrespectful way. And Hall's showing that, he's made this a complete boxing match. Strickland's shown to be the better boxer. Throw the leg kick, man. Throw it to the body. Mix it up. Hall still coming forward with the jab. The jab's powerful, but it's still getting countered off for Strickland's jab. It ain't started yet. If you're talking about Patricio versus Mckee, that ain't started yet. I'm watching Strickland versus Hall right now. Double jab from Hall. Right to the body from Hall. Hall, you got to finish him. You're down 3 rounds, possibly 4 rounds, because the last round could possibly be a 10-8. I guess you can come back and have a moral victory because you dominate the last 2 rounds. I'll give you that. But You want to win this fight, you got to look for the finish, unfortunately. But I like Hall is attacking the body. He's not focused on the head. I'm like, throw that body kick with it. Yeah, you got time, bro. You got time. Now I'm not sure I can't remember what the co-main event is for the Patricio Mckee fight, but the Usman Nurmagomedov fight just ended. So I don't think he was a co-main event. I think the next fight supposed to be the co-main event. Big 1-2 from Hall. You gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, the announcers, Paul Felder, he said it seems to be a distant issue. I don't think it's a distance issue. I think he understands the distance very well. I think his problem is he don't put enough together. You know, a lot of times, you know, if he's not leading the fight, rather than countering off a lot of his slips, because he makes his opponent miss, but he makes his opponent miss and then he resets rather than making his opponent miss and paying for the misses. That's what Strickland does. Strickland makes his opponents either pay for the misses or he pays for the pause in there when they're resetting. Strickland's like, I don't need to reset. I'm gonna throw while you're resetting. I'm gonna throw these things. That's a dangerous fighter. A fighter who doesn't need a reset, or a fighter who understands that another fighter understands when another fighter is resetting and he throws in. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in there. That's a lot of octagon time. That's a lot of practice, a lot of training. You know, and that's building a lot of good habits from the ground up too. That's what a lot of people don't want to talk about. That's good habits from the ground up. You know, bad habits is just working on slipping without something returning. Because Hall's making his opponent miss. Oh, he got hit. He got hurt from that jab. It's almost so. It's over. It's over. It's gonna be over. Strickland's gonna end it right here, man. Oh, why'd you go for the shot, Strickland? Oh, okay. He took his back. Okay, I see what he's going for. He's gonna end it. He said, man. That's another round for Strickland, regardless if Hall's able to make it through. I don't know if Hall's gonna be able to make it, but Strickland, man, showing Strickland's gonna be a problem for a lot of guys, man. He's gonna be a problem for a lot of the top middleweights, man. Oh, that's a big knee. He's hurt. It's over. It's over. Strickland, Hall's basically giving up. The ref should call it. Strickland's playing with him. Big shots from Strickland. Come on, Hall. Man up. No, excuse me. That's disrespectful. I ain't no man. I'm sorry. I just want him to throw more, man. I'm like, show that power off, baby. There you go. Throw them things. Show that power off. Hall act like he don't got no power, man. Hall, you got power, man. Knocked out some of the greats. And he just don't let them things go sometimes, man. It just hurt my soul, man. But I appreciate the brother. I'm just a fan. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to be no disrespect to you, man. They got Corey Anderson and Ryan Bader right next to each other. And they fighting next. Okay, they breaking it down. They're not making about no beef. I like that. Fifth round, man. I'm gonna be 100 with you, man. Strickland, man, he's a fun dude to watch, man. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's a lot of times Strickland could have finished hard, but he's playing with him. No disrespect. I don't like the way I'm saying that, but yeah, man. Sean gonna be a problem to a lot of these middleweights, man. His boxing is good. Now, when he goes against somebody who's able to mix it up, Robert Whitaker, Uriah Adesanya, you know, he's gonna be there to be 8. I would like to see Holland versus Strickland, man. That'd be a good fight. Hall got to boss up though, baby. You still haven't landed your best shot this whole fight. So we don't know if he can take your best shot. That's just me being 100. So let's see it. Throw your best shot. Throw your best shot. Come on, right there. You see how he had an open shot right there, and he just looked at him. He did the pauses are too much. You're too focused on slipping every punch. Looking pretty. Block them shots with your arm and return with a punch, brother. You got the power to do so. You got the power to make them step back. Mix it up. Throw the elbow right there, Hall. Come on, brother. Throw a big shot. Need a big shot from me, brother. Can't just keep throwing the predicts. Gotta throw something, you know what I'm saying? Something you ain't seen, different. I just needed a body. That's where you gotta be, man. You gotta throw them things you ain't thrown yet. You know what I'm saying? You in the rhythm of Strickland rather than being in the rhythm of Hall. But still, it's a great fight from Strickland, man. This isn't me, you know. I'm like I said in the beginning. If you wasn't here in the beginning, I'm a fan of Hall. That's why I sound the way I'm sounding. But Strickland's been dominating the whole fight. Had maybe 10-8 rounds in this 5-round fight from Strickland. If you want me to be 100 with you, like on everything. Hall got to throw them things though, baby. See if Strickland can take your biggest shot. I still haven't seen Hall throw his biggest shot. Oh, did he slap him? He backhanded him. Strickland backhanded Hall. That was crazy. I'm telling you, he backhanded Hall. He like threw a thing this way and then he backhanded him. It was disrespectful. I'm watching everything. I know anybody who watched up in here for the Patricio. Oh, they interviewing Rumble, but Patricio, AJ Mckee ain't started yet, man. We got some time on that. I'm watching the Strickland Hall fight right now. Hall is getting dominated. He's been dominated all 5 rounds. It's the 5th round, but it has been a great fight, a war. I think Strickland's had 2 10-8 rounds in these 5 rounds. That's me being just 100% honest, and I'm a Hall fan. Hall, he has some tailor-made opponents if you want to be a hero, but he's shown to still have the deficiency that he has. You know, when he's taken to the waters, when someone takes his best shot, when someone's not playing to his rhythm, he doesn't really know what to do. So I think Strickland's going to be a problem for a lot of these middleweights, you know, to an extent, but I would love to see Strickland versus Holland next. That's the fight to make. That would be a hell of a fight. By the way, I personally think Strickland could have finished the fight multiple times, but you know, Strickland was being Strickland. He was talking, telling Hall, "You got to get up, come on, bro." Like he was on another. So that's why I want to see Holland versus Strickland. I think that would be a crazy fight. They both be talking to each other and all types. That would be a good fight. That's the fight to make. Strickland's a dog, man. You got 30 years old, up and coming. Like I said, I was like, is that going to be a factor, man? Is Hall being 37 and Strickland being 30? Is that going to be a factor? That's always a factor. You never rule it out. That's how it goes sometimes, man. Oh, giving them the Conor McGregor. See, they're not even shoulder bumps no more. They're the Conor McGregors on everything. This has been a good card, man. I haven't seen this whole card. I've just been watching the Strickland versus Hall, but the Bellator card, I watched the two fights. I don't remember the brother's name. I do remember. Premise versus Mamamedov. I watched that fight. That was a good fight to me. I didn't really see the Magomedov fight, but I knew he was going to win. When as soon as they came out, I was like, he's going to beat him. He doesn't seem at his level. I watched the first fight of the Bellator card. I just wasn't going live for it, but I watched it. That was a cool one. And I watched Uriah Hall. I watched the whole Uriah Hall Strickland fight. So y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I enjoyed the hell out of this Uriah Hall Strickland fight. This was a barn burner. Hall, you got to throw big shots, baby. Hall's hurt. Strickland could easily finish this fight so many times, but I feel like for some reason Strickland is respecting Hall. Strickland could have easily finished Hall. There's no disrespect to Hall. I love Hall. I love him, man. Oh, big spinning back elbow. Throw something, Hall. Hall be acting crazy when he gets hurt, boy. He be like, I guess who am I to say? I'll probably do the same thing. 5 rounds. Everyone Strickland dominated. None of them were close. Strickland I'm surprised his nose is even bleeding. I didn't even know he got hit with anything. Strickland dominated that whole entire thing right though. Hell of a fight. If I was gonna rate that at a 10, I give it a 7.7. That was a hell of a fight. Strickland versus Hall. Hell of a fight. Hall, you should not be ashamed. You gave it everything you got. You gave it everything you got. And I was enjoying it, man. I enjoyed all of it. You got hurt and you didn't give up. You kept fighting through it all. It was absolutely an amazing show of martial arts. I enjoyed every minute of it. Salute to Strickland. I can't wait to see you up next. I'm interested to hear who you're going to call out. I would love to see you fight Holland. Strickland versus Holland. I'm gonna keep motherfucking waving the flag for that joint. That's gonna be a good fight right there. I would love to see that, man, but that's just me in my head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all good. Pitbull versus Mckee ain't started yet. Y'all good. Calm down. If Pitbull versus Mckee was over, I'd be talking about it right now. That ain't started yet. So y'all don't worry. We got a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. So salute. I'm gonna salute to everybody. Salute to Jay Rodriguez. Salute to Muhammad. Even though you retracted your message. Salute to Third Eye Explosion. Salute to Fit by Dog Bodybuilding. Salute to Mario. Salute to Thunderous Gotti. Nah, you good? No reason to say my fault. You good? I understand. I'm like, if you because I would understand if I wasn't really paying attention, or even if I wasn't, I didn't know necessarily, what happened. I'm like, okay. If Uriah Hall versus Strickland is already over, they about to, announce who won. Mckee versus, what about unanimous decision, easy fight. And then obviously, Mckee versus, but I think no. The Hall versus Strickland UFC card. Let me see who he's gonna call out real quick. My bad. His highlights, so it was an honor to fight Uriah, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's 5 in a row for you. That's dope. All respect to Uriah Hall. I love that. I love respect, man. And you can tell he respecting him. There was a lot of times he could have finished Uriah Hall and he didn't because he came up training with him. Who's he gonna call out? Call out Holland. All right, he ain't call nobody out. You said if it wasn't for the UFC, he'd be cooking meth in the trailer. Damn. Hell of a fight. Salute to you, Strickland, man. That was a good fight. Respect for you respecting him. That man is a beast. Middleweight division. Be put on notice. He beats a lot of those guys. All right. I think this right here is the co-main event to the AJ Mckee Patricio Bull fight. I'm putting this on full screen. Let me chill here with you, gang. What's good with it, Mario? Mario, you box. Man, that's what type of, you know what I'm saying? I gotta ask what type of question it is when it says you box. I don't do this shit professionally, none of it, but you know what I'm saying? I stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? I practice the art of that. You know what I'm saying? My original art is Jacques Wando. But I practice that Muay Thai. I practice it all. I always keep the arts in me, baby. It's all love. Michael Hernandez, the Pitbull won. Co-main event, brother. Co-main event. So you're here at the right time. You can check in later if that's the only fight you're waiting on, but you're at the right time. This is the co-main event of the AJ Mckee Patricio Pitbull fight. So you got a little time, man. You can chill back if you had some things you want to do. If you had a little food you want to order, you had a little thing you want to get popping, go ahead and do what you got to do, man. You come back, you got about, you know what I'm saying, 5, 10, 15 minutes. It's a co-main event. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. I hope y'all chilling. I hope y'all feeling. Emmanuel Sanchez versus Mads Burnell. This is a Bellator classic. This is Bellator, you know what I'm saying, guys right here. I follow Bellator not heavily, so I'm familiar with Emmanuel Sanchez. I'm not familiar with the other brother, but I respect everybody who puts everything into it. And they get to this point, man. It's a hard sport. No doubt, Michael Hernandez. Salute. Dylan Wilborn, what's the legal way to watch this? Showtime. Get the Showtime app. I think you can get a free 30-day trial. Put your information in. It's quick, to the point. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Let me squeeze in all that good stuff. Kevin Zunaga, how are you doing, brother? What did you think about the Strickland versus Hall fight? What's good with the Zunaga? That was a hell of a fight. If I was gonna rate it out of 10, I give it a 7.7. Hell of a fight. I'm a Uriah Hall fan. I love Uriah Hall. I'm a big fan of the Ultimate Fighter. I never missed one. I'm watching the current one as well. I've seen every Ultimate Fighter. We've seen legends come out of Ultimate Fighter. So everyone is a Uriah Hall fan. Obviously, you're an Ultimate Fighter fan because that's where he became biggest highlights. But he got dominated every round, man. That was a 5-round domination from Eric Strickland. I'm excited about that young brother. 30 years old. He has a bright future. I would love to see him against Kevin Holland next. Like I was saying before, hell of a fight. Mario, I think Bellator is Showtime. I believe you're completely right, Mario. Kevin Zunaga at Dylan's subscription. There you go. You can get a 30-day free day trial. Eli Rivas, I just subscribed. Thank you for the awesome play-by. Hey, salute, Eli, man. I appreciate that, brother. Strickland knows how to spam that jab. Not only that jab, but he comes out of there with the shoulder roll, with the Philly shell, whatever you want to call it, and he does it with perfection when it comes to MMA style of the game, and he checks kicks beautifully. I kept calling for Uriah Hall to mix it up a little bit more with the kicks because he has powerful kicks, but you can see he was hesitant if you want him to be real with it. Obviously, because Strickland checked every kick. I would like to see a little bit more. He was throwing a lot to the body, Uriah Hall, which was landing, but a little bit more body kicks maybe too. But the box from Strickland was just too crisp. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need a reset. He was able to read his fighter. Like I said, a fighter who's able to read when another fighter is able to reset, that's a dangerous fighter. By the way, Sanchez versus Burnell has started co-main event for Bellator for the AJ Mckee Pitbull fight. So far, I'm enjoying it. High level striking. Kevin Zuniga, what do you think of Ricky Tanikos? That's my dude. Now, that name sounds familiar. Are you talking about off of the Ultimate Fighter, the new one? Michael, now just subscribe. I appreciate that, brother. That means a lot. We're going to be back here next week, too. This is what we do, Fluence Lounge. Kevin Zuniga, I wish you are up and up more. He's a perfect example of fighting, being 80% mental. Kevin, that's the same thing I said. That's always been Uriah's problem. His problem has always been right here. And we know that if you watch the Ultimate Fighter, the original Ultimate Fighter, he said it himself. When a fighter tells you about himself right then and there, that's one of the hardest things to change, because if that's why, you know what I'm saying, when if you believe in that at a young age, when you have all the potential, it's hard to get that, out of you. It has to be a special type of thing for it to happen. Like I said, one of the worst things, and that also comes from Strickland being taught, from fundamentally coming up right. We can't take that away from Strickland. A lot of people have a lot of criticism for guys who go crazy on the pads and guys who just come forward and are aggressive in sparring. But that translates in the ring and the octagon well. You know what I'm saying? When you sit back, when you work on slip all the time, defense, but nothing returning, that's not going to translate sometimes well, depending on the mentality, if that makes sense. Uriah Hall is too focused on, I won't say too focused on, but one of his bad habits is he'll make his opponents miss, but he'll never make his opponents pay off those misses. This is a hell of a fight right now, Sanchez versus Burnell. Yeah, Ricky is a beast. But there's a brother on there that I think is gonna win. I can't think off the top of my head, but Ricky is a beast. But there's a brother on there. He's the young dude. The young dude who I feel, honestly, he didn't win the fight the first round, but he's a big boy. His wrestling is solid. That young dude he's gonna be a problem. Salute to everybody, man. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all night, man. So we got some big fights from Bellator coming too in the future, man. We got Bader versus Corey Anderson, Rumble versus the champ. I wish I'm blanking on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a Bellator diehard. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I know the UFC side of the game. Next week is Cyril Gahn versus Derek Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. Burnell, man, putting the pressure on Sanchez, man. And see, I know about Sanchez that like he got some legit striking, but Burnell is just coming forward, man. Burnell, this is like Uriah Hall versus Strickland low ball. Sanchez got some slick striking, but Burnell is just coming forward, slipping off a lot of these strikings and returning. But I couldn't tell you who's winning this fight. I'm not that. I haven't been paying attention that much. But it's been a good fight. I've been enjoying it. Like no lie. Oh, he said Mike Tyson, huh? Okay, Sanchez is putting on a burnout, looks for the shot, and the shot lands. This is a hell of a fight. Okay, now I'm because I'm not gonna put my opinion in because I've been in and out of this fight a little bit. From what the announcers saying, this ain't Sanchez won the fight even with that takedown, but I got Burnell with me going in and out. I got Burnell winning that right though. That's gonna be a hard fight for Derek Lewis, man. That's gonna be a hard fight for Derek Lewis. Serial Gone is a real deal, and I love Lewis, man. Lewis is a dog. We all know that, but Serial Gone, man, his striking, you know what I'm saying? That might end up being a boring fight, all 5 rounds, but Gane's not going to put himself in a position to land. In order for Lewis to be able to have a chance in this fight, he's not going to be able to bait Gane. He's going to have to take chances, and he's going to have to basically disrespect Gane's power and be like, yo, your shit don't hurt. That's my opinion. Because I'm like, if they booking this for a Gone versus French, Francis Ngannou. I said French. I was reading the French fry comment, so I was thinking about the Gone versus Francis Ngannou. That's what they building it up for. That's gonna be a crazy fight. Ngannou versus Derek Lewis. Will it be as much of a crazy fight? Yeah, I think it'll be actually more, especially if Lewis defeats Gane in a crazy fashion. So either way, it's a win-win really for the UFC. 29-79. I didn't see what Sanchez was. Yeah, Sanchez got some crisp striking. Good counter striking from Sanchez. A lot of action. It's a good fight. Oh, good 1-2 from Burnell. By the way, I know I ain't said it, but I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's hit the like button, man. That means a like. That means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to hit more of it. You know what I'm saying? The like button, you know what I'm saying, helps with the algorithm. And then if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. This is what we do. Every weekend, you know what I'm saying, we go live for the fights. Fluence Lounge is what it's about. I know I ain't been heavy with it lately. I've had a lot going on, but I'm ready to get back into it. We're going to keep it consistent every motherfucking Saturday. Whenever the fights hit, we're going to be watching it. You hear me? So this is what we do. So appreciate the subscribe. Appreciate the like. Appreciate y'all. Good vibes. Positivity to all y'all. Blessings. Big takedown from Burnell on Sanchez. Pablo Escobar said Lewis 3rd round KO. Watch. That's a heavy bet right there, man. I just don't see Lewis being able to get a clean KO off of Gane. I don't see Gane being baited unless the pressure gets to him and he does something out of character. It's hard for me to see Gane allowing Lewis to be in range to get a big shot off. And like I just see Gane coming in at better shape than Lewis. I see Gane being able to push the pace better, being able to, you know, handle the tempo better. But you know what I'm saying, at the same time, I do understand that type of prediction because one, Lewis has been there, done that. You know what I'm saying, been in bigger fights, doing it longer, and he has the ability and the know-how to put himself in the right position for that. So you know what I'm saying, I don't doubt that prediction in no type of way. You know, I want to be surprised, but you know, I'm still I got Gane winning that fight. Eli, yeah, great footwork for a huge guy. Not good footwork, great footwork. In his feints, that's what throws a lot of these big guys off. There's not too many big guys that can feint the way he does in that type of sport. The feint is what is going to throw off a power puncher. The feints, you know what I'm saying, complimented with the footwork, complimented with the beautiful jab. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. Pablo Escobar, Lewis trains with Derrick James, Errol Spence. I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you, man. If it happens, man, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm ready. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. That's next weekend, I believe. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. Burnell looking for the takedown, got the takedown again, man. I would like to see Burnell, stick to that takedown, man. He would win more rounds that way. Make it a boring fight, man. Forget the crowd. Get that W. You know what I'm saying? I've enjoyed this card from Bellator, man. Strickland versus Hall was a good fight, man. It's a good night, man. Good night of fights. Hopefully y'all enjoying them too, man. In a minute, once this fight's over, once the third round is over, you know what I'm saying? Boy gonna recoup, get right. You know what I'm saying? It's not called Fluence Lounge for no reason. We lounging, we fluencing, you know what I'm saying? Bellator doing it again though, man. Bellator got some big fights coming up too, man. MVP versus Douglas Lima 2 got set up. I think that's November or something like that. I'm excited for that fight. That fight's gonna be crazy. So I'm like, Bellator is doing his thing. Rumble gonna be back. Bader, Corey Johnson. So see, how do you score this round right here? Like Sanchez won the first round, according to the announcers. I paid a little bit more attention to this round. I got to give it to Burnell. Burnell got dominated on the feet, but he didn't get hit with anything significant that I think outweighs the takedown. Ain't nobody give him no claps, nothing. That's cold blooded. Cold blooded. Oh, my back. It's been a cool fight though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no complaints, not in no type of way. Let's see what they got us for the third round. I got it. Since I didn't really pay attention to the first round, I'm gonna go ahead and just listen to the announcers. Give it to the young man Sanchez. I watched the second round enough for me to be able to give it to the young man Burnell. So we're going to the third round. In my opinion, it's 1-1. Let's see who get this W. And after this particular round, they gave Sanchez both rounds on the unofficial scorecards. I don't got it that way. I got it 1-1. So after that, we're gonna go Fluence. You heard me? Fluence, the flu. Another takedown from Burnell. I got Burnell. Man, I'm telling you, man, that's a big takedown from Burnell. The fact that they not count the takedowns from Burnell and they got Burnell down 2 rounds is disrespectful. I got Burnell winning that second round. It's too easy, man. Look at Burnell dominating them. There's no way you can have it 2-0. It's 1-1. Taking the back. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful work from Burnell. Go ahead and get that finish, Burnell. Get that finish, Burnell. Good work. Good wrestling. Get that right leg hook up in there. Gotta get that right leg hook up in there, Burnell. Got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, keep his back. He got his hands locked. Totally. Burnell's dominating Sanchez. Dominating. Rolled through and he got it. Burnell's gonna need to explode because he needs this round. He needs to dominate this round. There we go, Burnell. Come on. Beautiful reversal from Burnell once again. There's no way you can't be giving this round to Burnell. Got his back again. Let's go. Let's shoot. Either clasp the hands, go for a trip, or go for the double leg. Yep, you went for the trip. Switch to the single. Going for the double now. Switch to the single. Got the single. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get the single. Told you. Easy work. Beautiful. Has that right leg in control. The commentary is biased to me. They keep talking about Sanchez. And they're not talking about anything about what Burnell's doing. That's my opinion. Because Burnell's wrestling looks absolutely magnificent. And he's dominating this fight. He's dominated the third round. Second round, I thought he won, but they said he didn't. But I think he's dominating this round. I ain't got no bias like the commentary team on this Showtime joint. You can see who they want to win. Yeah, good work from Burnell. For real, for real. He's controlling Sanchez. He's landing damage. They're going to give Sanchez a fight because obviously Sanchez seems to be the Bellator guy. But I think Burnell won this fight. I thought he won the second round. I thought he easily won the third round. I thought he only lost the first round. I would have gave Matt Burnell the second round. Burnell dominated the third round and he won the second round slightly, in my opinion. Great. That's a great job from Burnell. You should get this W, but they're not going to give it to you. They're going to rob you. I respect it. I respect the fight. I give it to Burnell, man. I think Burnell deserved that win. That's my opinion. I think Burnell did enough to win that fight. I think Sanchez only won the first round. The second round was close, but I give it to Burnell. And Burnell totally dominated the third round. Arguably, the third round was more dominant from Burnell than the first round from Sanchez. 7 takedowns landed from Burnell. There's no way you can lose with 7 takedowns landed. That's ridiculous. Sanchez did not do the most damage. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's a lie. Burnell did the most damage. Burnell easily did the most damage. Look at their face. Burnell has less damage on his face than Sanchez. You want to talk about damage? It's bullshit. They're gonna give it to Sanchez, but Burnell won. Let's see what they do. Burnell won that fight. Let's see what they say. Third eye explosion. I agree. Unanimous decision. Great job, judges. Great job. Way to call it how it should have been. I had Burnell winning. I'm surprised they said a unanimous decision because I thought Burnell lost the first round, but he for sure won the second round and he won the third round. Great job, judges. Way to not be on no bullshit. I appreciate seeing something like this. Get that brother his flowers. I don't know much about these two brothers, but I seen Sanchez. You know, I know about Sanchez. I've heard him hyped up more in Bellator, so I thought maybe they was gonna give it to him because that's the guy they want. But Burnell, he won that fight. He won the second round. He won the third round. The way the announcers were talking, they were saying Sanchez. Unofficial scorecards had Sanchez winning, but that's what it was, baby. That's what I saw from my own two eyes. Great respect given. Got to salute it. By the way, if y'all ain't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Show some love. Subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel. Y'all already know Fluence is all we do. This was the co-main event right here. So we got Patricio Pitbull next up versus AJ Mckee. That's the fight we all here to see. I can't wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Great fight, Burnell, man. Great fight. You deserve the W. You did your thing. Two rounds out of three. All yours. Easy. Easy W. So next up, man, we got AJ Mckee versus none other than Patricio Pitbull, man. Seen Uriah Hall versus Strickland earlier. You know what I'm saying? Hall lost every round. Strickland showed his thing. He's going to be next up in the division. Let us see him versus Holland next. We just saw Burnell beat Sanchez. Next up, we got the main event where everybody been waiting for, Mckee versus Patricio. So we're going to be here for that. I'm going to be right back. You heard me? Little bathroom break, all that good stuff. But salute to people. Salute to everyone that's been up in here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, do what you do. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw a little music on. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to hear it, but that's what I'm gonna. You know what? I'll take that back. I can't see shit. But I'll be back, man. Salute to the people. My man Tyrone saying he finna be everybody in that ring. You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect it. Salute to the people. Next up, we got AJ Mckee versus Pitbull. Patricio. Pitbull to be exact. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. Bellator put on one of the biggest events of the weekend, of the year. Something you wouldn't think you would hear for a long time, but that's what we're hearing right now. So you have to respect it. You have to give him the props. You also have to enjoy every minute of it. Man. I think AJ Mckee deserves this. I think Patricio deserves this, especially what he did to Michael Chandler, where Chandler's at now, and what he's given, how people are seeing Chandler. So you got to give the respect over here. So you see Josh Thompson, he's going crazy on it, man. I'm enjoying this all the way to the back. By the way, if y'all enjoying this, man, go ahead, hit the like button. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, that's what we do. Fluence Lounge. We watch fights, every fight, as much fights as we can. As long as nothing gets in the way. We're gonna be back next week. Serial Gone versus Derek Lewis. I think I'm not 100% right. I'm wrong, but I can't wait for some of the upcoming boxing fights we got going on because I'm a boxing head to the core. If you see that, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury gets rescheduled at some point. But we do got, Earl Smith versus Manny Pacquiao. It's going to be crazy. And we got Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter supposedly supposed to be happening. So that's going to be dope. So salute to that. But let's keep our focus on what's happening now. Let's not focus on the future because we never know what the future is going to, be in store. So let's focus on now. AJ Mckee, Patricio Pitbull is going to be a hell of a fight. Salute to both the fighters. Is the wrestling of AJ Mckee going to be a factor in this fight? That's going to be a very interesting question. And is AJ Mckee going to be able to take the big shots from Patricio? Because AJ Mckee is going to get touched. He's going to get touched. It's going to be new power. He's never going to be touched by the power that he's going to feel from from Patricio. So I'm going to be very interested to see how AJ Mckee is going to be able to take the power from Pitbull. I'm going to be very interested to see how Pitbull is going to be able to take the wrestling from AJ and also the explosiveness of AJ. AJ is very explosive, very athletic. So how is he going to be able to deal with that? So salute to the people, man. I'm disappointed in Uriah Hall to a little bit, but I'm very ecstatic for Strickland. Third Eye Explosion. I don't like the fact that they don't drug test. They do drug test Third Eye Explosion. They do. They're not under USADA, no, but they do drug test. They're under a commission. Every commission is going to be placed under whichever city they go to, which I think they are in Inglewood. So they're going to be under the, I want to say the LA County Commission, whatever it may be. And they'll be drug tested. No, it's not USADA, VADA, or WADA, but it's drug testing nonetheless. So there is drug testing. Jay Daniel, I think it could be a second round submission win for AJ Mckee. That's a big prediction right there. You're basically saying that AJ is going to be able to withstand the power from Patricio, get in, get a good takedown, work his way, make his transitions, and be able to put Patricio in a very sticky situation, man. That's a big prediction right there. By the way, if y'all in here, hit the like button, man. I see y'all up in here. Y'all support the Bellator banner, man. Like, what about that? I pay attention to the streams. I know I've been gone for a minute, and this is a pretty good stream, and it's a Bellator event. So you got to salute to Bellator for being able to put on shows like this. I'm excited for the Ryan Bader, Corey Anderson, Rumble. I can't remember the champ's name. I'm sorry. Also, MVP versus Douglas Lima. That's going to be crazy. Jay Daniel, won't be easy at all, but I think he can do it. Gangsta Grape says Pitbull KO first round. Third Eye Explosion. I saw an interview yesterday with AJ Mckee requesting drug tests, and I'm mostly a boxing fan, so I'm new to the side. Interesting. So, that I'm pretty sure AJ Mckee is probably talking about out of competition drug testing. As soon as they schedule an event, when they schedule a place, they have a commission come in, and then that's when the drug testing starts. So, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about out of competition drug testing. Something similar to a UFC. But it depends on, how you feel about it. Jay Daniel. I left a like, by the way. Appreciate you, Jay Daniel. Appreciate you. Everybody leaving likes, man. Appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. Daniel Davis love Pitbull, but AJ seems to be the better all-around fighter. I'm excited to see how AJ does with this level of competition. I think AJ is a better all-around fighter, but I do think Pitbull has the, as always, evening factor. It doesn't matter how good your opponent is. If you have power and you know how to use it, that's always going to make everything even out. So it's all going to come down to, in my opinion, is AJ going to be able to take that big shot from Pitbull? Round 5.7, Pitbull third round KO. Dads of dads, who's going to win? What do you think, dads of dads? Who do you think is going to win? I'm not going to hit my prediction, not right now. I think this is going to be a close fight. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. Like I said, I think we're going to have to see how Pitbull's going to be able to deal with AJ Mckee's wrestling, his athleticism, his spontaneousness, his creativity. AJ has power in his hands as well. How is Pitbull going to deal with that? But how is AJ going to deal with Pitbull's preciseness, his understanding of the game, being in there as long as he has, but also, mix in the power that he has in both of his hands. Also, sometimes you want to say that length is going to be able to beat the smaller fighter. But if you have someone like Pitbull who knows how to use his compactness, that's a scary fighter. So, got a hell of a fight. Dads, I want to make a bet, so please help me on this. I can't help you on the bet side of the game because I don't want to be the reason why you lose if it happens. But I'm going to tell you, but I just told you the underlying fact. I told you the factors of both, in my opinion. You can choose off that, brother. Third Eye Explosion. Pitbull got that equalizer, but I'm rooting for AJ. Absolutely. That's where I'm with it right there. You know what I'm saying? To extent. I'm rooting for both of the brothers. I think it's going to be a good fight, but you got to understand, what I'm saying? I think AJ has power as well, but I think it's more based off of if he gets the right shot in his explosion. Pitbull has the type of power where you're going to feel it every time he hits you. That's heavy hands right there. So is AJ going to be able to keep him at distance? Use certain slips, land certain shots to make Pitbull question where he's at, use it to shoot, get the takedown, get him to the ground, dominate, and maybe even be able to land something that puts him out. Or is Pitbull going to be able to keep Mckee at bay, always second guessing everything he does, because when them things land, AJ Mckee ain't going to be prepared for it. That's going to be dangerous. We got 5 rounds. Mckee's the bigger fighter, taller fighter. He can keep Mckee at, he can keep Pitbull at bay. But the only way he's going to be able to keep him at bay is when them things land. They got to make Pitbull be able to respect it. If he doesn't respect it when it lands, then we in for a long night, in my opinion. Greg Vivante. I hope I'm saying it right. Excuse me, brother. Mckee is living rent free in Pitbull's head. Banging lick. Big blessings for everybody in the chat. Absolutely blessings. Blessings upon everybody. Excuse me. Positivity, good vibes. Stay up. Stay saluted. Don't let nobody ever take you down. You hear me? J Daniel bet Mckee for a first round KO. Laugh out loud. Only joking. Salute to J Daniel right there. Only joking. You're gonna have to make that decision, man. I don't know who you want to bet on, but it's a hell of a fight. It's a close fight right here, man. I was wrong. Don't listen to me, because when I heard Uriah Hall was an underdog, I said, "Oh, bet on him." And bro, he lost every round. Strickland was playing with him, respectfully. So don't listen to me, man. I'm just pointing out what I think I see. Dope visuals from Bellator. The crowd is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is AJ McKee's hometown. Well, not hometown. I don't think he's from Inglewood. He's from Compton, South Central, something like that. But close, basically. Same distance. So he's getting a lot of love. 9 first-round finishes, 6 KO, 3 subs. The young gun. We just saw the young gun take out Uriah Hall. Strickland at 30 years old, 37 years old at Hall. He just wasn't there. He wasn't fast enough. Are we going to see the same thing? Daniel Davis. It's going to be just like the Juan fight. Ooh, interesting take, Daniel. X-Tiki. Hey, brother, just sub. New to this Bellator stuff. Salute to the sub. Salute to anyone who hit the like, man. Salute. J Daniel, Uriah let us all down for real. Yeah, I love Uriah, man. I'm a big Uriah fan, man. All day. It's all good though, man. He showed heart. He showed something that we haven't seen from Uriah Hall in a long time, and that's heart. Getting hurt, pushing through. I love to see that from Uriah. I love to see that. The Mask of a Silent. Jay speaking facts. Mckee by first round KO. So we got a mixture in this chat, man. We got some Mckee fans, man. We got some Pitbull fans, man. Salute to both of y'all. And that just shows how close this fight is. That's how it shows how much people's loving it, people watching it. We got new Bellator fans up in here. I've always watched Bellator. I just don't follow it closely. But I've always watched Bellator. I've always been saluted. I can never say I watched one championship. I never watched one championship. Never. I'm being 100 with you. But Bellator is something I would follow because, they put on them events. Sometimes some things you got to watch. And you know what I'm saying? People can talk about MVP as much as you want. I watched MVP. Douglas Lima is good. Karashov back when he was doing his thing. Ben Askren came from it. Michael Chandler came from it. Will Brooks, when he was doing his thing, he came from it. Eddie Alvarez came from it. Bellator got some legends up in there, man. They put on some good fights with, Fedor and Matt Mitrione and, Ryan Bader. When Phil Davis was doing his thing, you got to give it the respect. And I think they just only growing. They got Rumble now. They're doing their thing. Amon, I don't know what that means, bro. Are you spamming? If you spamming, I'm gonna have to get you up out of here. I don't know what that means. Daniel Davis Hall was always a great technical fighter, but he never seemed to have that factor to push. Exactly. Sean was just in his face the whole time. Very impressed by Sean. Yeah, same here. Like I said, I was very impressed by Sean. I thought he won all 5 rounds. I thought he had 10-8 rounds in those 5 rounds. Hall said it himself. If you watch the Ultimate Fighter that he came from, he said it when he was speaking in the group, how he doubted himself. And, when you hear somebody with that much talent say that, I'm telling you, when you hear that, it's very hard to get it out of their head. It don't matter. You got that very influential thing to happen to get that out. So, Hall was always the type of person to look for the right shot. Strickland was letting his hands go. Hall always makes, like I said, this is the story of Hall's career. He makes his opponent miss, but he never makes them pay for that miss. And when you go against a guy who's coming forward and is able to take your best shot, that's one of the worst things you can do. So we got young Pitbull about to make his way up into there. Let's go, man. Like? So AJ McKee's never lost. That's a hell of a thing, right? Whenever I come to a young fighter like AJ McKee, especially when they're going to get someone like Pitbull, I always put the fight down to if they are going to be able to take the power coming from them. That's always the most. I don't care what you can tell me, the length, skill, who's better, how is he going to be able to take his best punch? Because he's going to have 5 rounds to figure out if he can. That's all I'm saying. Dominance is important. If we're talking about a dominant fight and AJ McKee is that much better of a fighter, we ain't got nothing to worry about. But if we're talking about two fighters that are to a similar skill level, in my opinion, I think the deciding factor that's number one and key is if AJ McKee is a young fighter who's undefeated going to be able to take the best punch from Pitbull. If and when it lands. The Hervian, what are you drinking? Well, this right here, this is a little bit of apple. This is water. And then I got a little bit of apple juice right here, you know what I'm saying? Daniel, did AJ and his dad fight on the same card in Bellator and they both won? That's dope. Yeah. Back when AJ was coming up, him and his pops fought on the same card. I just found that out, actually. I didn't know about that either, but yeah, they fought on the same card. Salute to the people, though, always. Here we go. Main event is starting right now. We finna find out. Go ahead, hit the like button. Fluence Lounge all day. I appreciate everybody up in this thing. Oh, no, you're welcome. No doubt. No doubt, brother. Here we go. I'm telling you, if AJ is able to take the best punch from Pitbull, I do believe AJ should win because he is, in my opinion, the better all-around MMA fighter. But if he can't, Pitbull's going to mop him in 3. Beating Darian Caldwell is a big win for AJ. But, being in Bellator, the guys he's fought, he's beat other wrestlers, he's beat other stand-up, but no one has the power in their hands that he's fought of Pitbull. I'm telling you, that's going to be the mask of silent. Come on, Mckee. X-Tiki, let's go. Jay Daniel, I was joking about the round 1 KO from Mckee. I still go with the round 2 submission win for Mckee. Jay Daniel got the second round KO, submission win for Mckee. Mayan Sanchez, sub. Juan, unanimous. Michael Chandler, TKO. Daniel Wachow. Don't know that it's Daniel Strauss. Sub. Decision. Excuse me. Those are big wins, man. I think AJ beats all of them as well, though. Does AJ beat Michael Chandler? I think he does, man. I think AJ is the truth. But I got to see this brother's chin first. You never know about a young fighter until you can see their chin tested. That's when you can believe, not believe. Is when that thing is tested. Here we go, baby. It's starting. Round 1. I'm going to try and give y'all that play-by-play as good as I can. Michael Hernandez is just starting. Greg Vellante, Lena Mckee, but he's never been in there with someone this level. That's what I'm saying. Comes down if he can take that power. Here we go. First round starting. I'm going to give y'all everything I can. If y'all can't see it, I'm going to let y'all know. First round. Here we go. Right away. Side kick to the leg from Mckee. Landed. Pitbull staying patient. Mckee staying patient. He's keeping the distance. Jab just thrown out there from Pitbull. Doesn't land. He's not even close. Pitbull's different. The man's silent. He's different. Hit that like button if y'all ain't hit it. Appreciate y'all. For real. Feints. Another side kick to the leg from AJ. Landed. Pitbull with the feints. Let's get ready, Rumble. Michael Nash, facts. We here. We're just waiting. When Pitbull explodes, how is AJ going to be able to react? So I'm going to kick it. Wins this one. We're going to see. AJ staying patient. Excuse me. Body kick caught from Patricio. Leg kick from Patricio returned after that body kick was caught. And it landed. No check, nothing. That's what we're going to see, man. Experience. And does AJ really hit that hard for Patricio to respect it? Remember, Patricio's naturally a weight class bigger than this. So think about that too. A lot of people don't talk about that. I'll be interested to see the odds for this. Right now, they're still filling each other out, both being patient feints. People's waiting to explode. And I know people's thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. Big head kick from Mckee. Mckee explode. Oh, he knocks him down. It's over. Mckee going for the guillotine. It's over. He's asleep. He's asleep. Mckee won that easy. I was right. First round KO. He did it. It was easy. Y'all was right. He called it first round KO. It didn't even take nothing. He had him sleep too easy. He's different. Hey, if he's doing that, hey, this is a UFC cat. This boy is different. Bellator got one. He's what Pico was supposed to be. He's what MVP was supposed to be. They got one, bro. They better protect this man at all costs. Bellator got one. If he did that to Pitbull, think about what Pitbull did to Michael Chandler. They got one, bro. That boy is different. What is he, 23? 23? Bellator got one, bro. The Master Silent, you said it too. You for sure did. Everyone called it. Well, I won't say everyone, but Master Silent called it. Jay Daniel was playing, but he called it playing. Michael Hernandez, Jesus Christ, Master Silent, first round chaos, stole Jay's prediction, but still, I know, but still, though, both y'all called it. That boy is different. Pitbull's upset. The coach is upset. Now that boy was out. Mckee was actually nice because when he first made that boy drop, he started celebrating, and he could have followed up with some nastiness, but he started celebrating. He said, oh, okay, let me just do a guillotine, make him go to sleep. And boy went to sleep. That left high kick, throw that thing. Bam, he dug right into that joint. Oh, John Jones, Daniel Cormier-esque. 2. Followed up, look, he put their hands up. He said, oh, y'all don't want to call it? Y'all don't want to give it? All right, bet. Let me do a guillotine. I'll put him to sleep real quick. Then when I put him to sleep, I'm going to let y'all know when it's sleep. Because he told the ref when he was asleep. Ref didn't want to call it. Somebody had their money on Pitbull, boy. That head kick was everything, boy. Michael Hernandez won easy money. Hey, salute. Thomas George apparently wasn't fully out. That's what I'm being told. Nah, watch it. We watching it right now. I'm watching it right now. That boy was out. Mckee could have held it longer if he wanted to. He could have held it longer if he wanted to. He gave him the thing. He didn't. He was out. That boy was out. His hand dropped. He wasn't out all the way where he was asleep, but if he would have held it any longer, there's just no point. He wasn't getting out. It wasn't getting out. So there's no discussion. There's nothing to it. There's no debate. Nothing. That was almost as that was beautiful. They got one. Bellator got one. Bellator got one, bro. Michael Hernandez, Black Power, always. Thomas George, all right. And I don't mean that like, no disrespect. I'm just like, if you watch it, I'm watching it right now. I'm like, they could have called it strictly off of when he made him drop. Like the left leg kick, Daniel Cormier, John Jones 2-esque. He was hurt. He followed up with, I think it was a left uppercut with a right, something crazy. Brother dropped, fell on the floor, and AJ saluted. He was like, all right, bet. But the ref was like, he was looking. He was like, okay, ref, you're not going to call it? All right, bet. Guillotine. And so by the time, basically, when he called it for the guillotine, he wasn't asleep. No, he was not asleep. He wasn't completely out. No. But he wasn't getting out. There was nothing. He wasn't fighting the hands. He wasn't moving. He wasn't trying to change positions, nothing. And that's just what it is. If that's what you're going to see, then what do you expect? If there's 2 minutes left in the round, if you're going to do that, you're going to eventually go to sleep. So what's the point of letting them brother go to sleep when you can just call it right there? That's my opinion. People may contest that, but I think it was obvious. Thomas George, I'll say this. Was it better than the Hall fight? It all depends on what you were looking for. Because this was quick. This was the first round. Brother did this quick. If you want to watch 5 rounds of madness, then Strickland versus Hall, in my opinion, was a good fight. Like I said, I gave a 7.7 out of 10 for the Strickland versus Hall fight, which I watched. Y'all can rewind it. AJ Mckee versus Patricio Pitbull, I got to give a 9.7 out of 10. That was a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Bellator, y'all got one. Protect that man at all costs. Y'all got one. At 23 years old, he's that good. Y'all got one. That man can beat UFC, dude. Like, that man is that. Respect that man. Y'all got one. Took both his belts. That's where Bellator don't play. Not just one. You take both the belts. How does that work, though, if he ain't fought him at the weight class of the other belt? I don't know. But he's going to have to fight him at 155. Thomas George, looking forward to Derek Lewis fight next week. To be honest, Lewis, huge underdog. Taking him by KO is all like plus 500, I think. If I was a betting man, I would definitely put money on Lewis. Salute to you, Thomas George. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, man. If you're not subscribed, I will be going live for that fight as well. Absolutely. We're going to be here. Fluence Lounge all day. Bellator did their thing. Y'all can't be mad at what Bellator did, man. Bellator, y'all got one. They thought it was supposed to be Michael Chandler, Eddie Alvarez. They thought it was supposed to be Will Brooks. They thought it was supposed to be Aaron Pico. They thought it was supposed to be Ryan Bader, Phil Davis. They thought it was supposed to be Fedor. They thought it was supposed to be MVP. And y'all remember this. Anybody young up in here, anybody, just remember this is always what you never expect. It's always the unexpected. It was AJ Mckee. It was AJ Mckee. That ends up being, this is going to be the face of Bellator. This is what's going to make Bellator grow to the next level. Michael Hernandez respect is earned. He just got mine. Thomas George, to be for real, he can always move up. I understand them not giving the belt if it made him having to go down. Thomas George MVP versus Lima is going to be easy money on Lima. And that's how I feel too. Unless it depends on where Lima's at, because you have to understand that Lima has had numerous chances at the belt, held the belt, lost the belt. So where is his motivation going to be when it comes to beating MVP? MVP has a perfect style for Lima. Lima kicks legs, destroy legs. MVP is all legs. But I think it's going to come down to what type of Lima we have. But, you know, with AJ winning the way he does, if MVP is able to beat Lima, Bellator is going to be on another level. Because MVP is a guy that they've been wanting to be the face of Bellator for a long time. Got that meal in that account. I know we're gonna let that when that drop right there. When you know what I'm saying? That's dope, man. Salute. Hey man, I'm happy for that brother, man. Lima beats him 9 out of 10 times. Let's be honest. No, I agree. MVP is not AJ. MVP has very big flaws in his fighting capabilities. Okay, they gave him 2 belts, but that's weird. Okay, but they just said that um Patricio remains the lightweight champion, even though he has his belts. I don't know how that works. Michael Hernandez, Bellator new face, MC Lee. Absolutely. You think Pitbull will get an immediate rematch? It all depends on how they're gonna go when it becomes because I'm confused. They're giving him 2 belts as if okay, he took both of the belts, but they're saying he still remains the 155 champ. I don't know if that's misspoken or whatnot, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him an immediate rematch. You know, what else do they have really in the bag? That's the thing about Bellator is like that they got a new dude, but see now they like basically this proves to Bellator if you're patient, if you let guys come in here that you want to build up, you can do the same thing that basically UFC is doing, but you know what I'm saying? Now they got to do it on all levels because now you're gonna have that one like okay, this is a big fight. A lot of a lot of guys that you say will watch UFC is watching this, blah 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 blah. That's a narrative, right? But it comes down to having people invested the same way, investing in this that they're investing in other fights as well. Other people coming up as well. So they're gonna have to do the same thing with AJ that they do. They got to do that with other fighters as well, and it's gonna take time. But it shows that all the celebrity fights or the spontaneous fights, yeah, that's cool. People know your name, but it comes down to knowing the fighter's name, having people invested, and that's what makes people watch. So they just gotta take time. They gotta do it the old school way, man. Just keep doing what they're doing. Thomas George, you think people will get an immediate rematch at 155 will make some sense. AJ's chance to get a double belt and Pitbull's chance to get one back. Yeah, because that's money. That's where the money comes in. Because like, okay, he beat him at 145, 155. You saw him with the double belts, but technically that belt's not really his. It's still Pitbull's. So what can we do to make that? You know what I'm saying? What can we do to make people watch that you wouldn't expect to watch before, as well as making the people who wants to watch again? All right, let's do the same thing at 155. Because as much as you want to say about Pitbull, you know, getting destroyed the way he got destroyed, respectfully, him with heavier weight, does he take the punches different? You know, at the end of the day, I think it has nothing to do with even him getting hit with a shot that he didn't. It has nothing to do with power or someone having more length, in my opinion. If you watched it, Mckee studied him, his team studied him. He did a dip that they expected, and he got hit with that big kick, and that's what hurt him. So I would love to see a rematch. I would love to see it. And at 155, it makes more sense because it's for the other belt. AJ Mckee, a young guy, a guy who's basically going to be the face of Bellator now, being the champ at 155 and 145 is a big deal. But at the same time, you know, where do you find with Bellator being what it is and being and seeing this happening? Where does it become okay? We don't want to play this out too soon, or do we want to make this? Do we want to keep the shit churning while it's churning? Does that make sense? Okay, it's happening now, so let's keep the thing going. Let's keep the thing going. But with McKee's still young, so he has a bright future. He's the guy who can really be the face onwards towards rather than just now. It's not like you just had a dude who's 34, 30 years old, 29 years old, just won a title. This dude's 23 years old. You have so much you can do with brother. Michael Hernandez, McKee told him, you don't deserve those belts. He was right, and he was right. But that's because it's a different type of energy. It's not necessarily people doesn't deserve the belt because he did. You can't disrespect people for that. Think about this. People made Michael Chandler look like Michael Chandler wasn't shit at 155. Look at how UFC is making Michael Chandler basically seem like he's the next biggest thing. Like he has all this power. Like, look at this brother. Woo, woo, woo. Pitbull destroyed that man the same amount of time that AJ destroyed him. So we can't say Pitbull don't got that. Pitbull do got that. We can't disrespect him. But we're also showing AJ Mckee is the real deal. Organization don't got nothing to do with talent. You can find a gym in Beverly Hills. You can find a gym in Compton. It don't matter where you at. Thomas George, am I correct in saying Rumble has just got a title shot to an extent? Michael Hernandez, but Mckee is a different species. Exactly. That's where I'm at with it. Okay, so Thomas George said, am I correct in saying Rumble, he just got a title bout? I want to say he got a title bout because if he beats the supposed it used to be he is the current champion. If he beats him, he doesn't necessarily win the belt. He still has to fight whoever's the winner of the Corey Anderson versus Ryan Bader. So he doesn't get the W, but he does. He has a lot of bragging power. If you want me to be real with you, I don't think Rumble wins that. I don't see Rumble winning that. He just doesn't have the tools to win that. That's my opinion. Michael Hernandez, but Mckee is a different species. I understand Mckee is a different species, but I agree with that. I'm not disagreeing with that in any way. I'm just saying just we can't say Patricio Pitbull ain't what he is. Like we can't be like we can't downplay what Bellator, because Patricio was also a product, made from Bellator. Not, I don't want to sound weird, but came straight from Bellator, and Patricio was legit. And the reason why I'm backing Patricio and saying he is legit is because you see what he did to Michael Chandler, and Chandler is now in the UFC. You see what he did to Dan Hooker. He had that great fight with Charles Oliveira, the current champ. So it's like you can't say Patricio isn't on that level, and AJ now being where you can contest with him being a different species, where it's like, okay, if he did go to the UFC, he might beat most of the guys that want the top 155. Like, who would beat AJ at the top 155, even in the UFC, if you want to be 100? Who would give him a hard fight? I think Justin Gaethje gives anybody a hard fight. Justin Gaethje, I think, actually runs through Michael Chandler. I think Michael Chandler is going to get exposed being in the UFC. Thomas George, Rumble can always win a fight, in my opinion, with that power, and I can't lie, I've never seen the other guy fight. This was like my second Bellator event. Okay, watch the other dude. That dude's legit. Rumble showed when he fought the first round. I can't remember who he fought first round. Oh yeah, that's right. He was supposed to fight Yoel, but he got a late replacement. And when Rumble got caught and almost got hurt and finished in that first round by that dude, it showed like Rumble's Rumble, where he still has that power, but he ain't who he used to be. When you out that long, it's different. You're going against a killer now, a dude younger than you, who was born and bred to be in this position to win. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna beat this dude. I just don't see it, man. Thomas George, what's his name? I don't remember, man. I'm gonna be 100 with you. That's what's foul. That's what's foul, bro. I do not remember. I could easily Google. I could easily do that, but I don't feel like doing it. But he's a beast, man. I seen his brother fight. He beat Ryan Bader disgustingly. It's hard for me to see Rumble winning. And I think Ryan Bader versus Corey Anderson is going to be closer than what people think. I actually think Corey Anderson beats Ryan Bader. That's crazy. I think Corey Anderson is being in the final. And I think Corey Anderson is a bad fight for the dude who's fighting Rumble. That's what's weird. I think Corey Anderson can actually win the whole thing. That's what's crazy. And if he wins the whole thing, I would be so proud of that brother, because he's been through so much. He's been through so much, and he's a goddamn beast. And he deserves it. That's my opinion. I don't mean anything by it. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all really showed out tonight, man. I never would have thought it'd been Patricio, but Pitbull versus AJ Mckee, Uriah Hall versus Strickland. I never thought y'all would have showed out, man. Y'all hit me with the like buttons, man. I hope y'all subscribe just as much. Man, how y'all feeling? Like, how would y'all feel that, like, I'm trying to add new shit to the YouTube? Like, I want to do the whole midweek, talk about certain fights and shit like that. Maybe like 2 times a week at least. Tomorrow, I'm going to make Sundays. Every Sundays, I'm going to be releasing songs. I'm going to try and keep to that. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really showed out tonight, man.
Terrence Ligon was good. AJ's on another level. I want 500, man. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you winning some bread, brother. Thomas Draw. I like to see Anderson win just because I remember seeing all the memes about him not standing a chance. Okay.
That's how I feel too. I would, man. If Anderson's able to take that W, man, I'll be real proud of that brother, man. He's been through a lot, man. He's had some bad KOs, but he's really a solid fighter. I remember him from the Ultimate Fighter, man. I'm really an Ultimate Fighter head, man. I've watched every Ultimate Fighter. I ain't seen that one. So that brother, man. It's a nice Saturday night, man. What time is it, man? It's 11:43, man. I hope y'all enjoying your night. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all still coming up in this joint, man. Still watching. So I'm trying to see, like, usually I'm able to just end this easy because I had like one in the chat or something, but y'all up in here, man. Joy on top. Yes, sir, man. What's good with it? So I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk to the people. What's good with it, man? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all good with it? I could throw some music on right now. Oh, what's up, man? What y'all trying to be on, man? 13-1, man, motherfuckers really fucking. So, hey, man, what's dope is, man, y'all really is either y'all really riding for the Bellator, like y'all was really in this tonight, man. Motherfuckers was really paying attention. That's dope. Bellator doing their thing. Did Pitbull fight? Yeah, man. Pitbull lost, man. KO first round. AJ Mckee gave him that work. 5:43 where I'm at. Got working 4 hours, so I'm just gonna get some rest. A sub. See you next week, man. Yeah, Thomas George, man. Salute. Appreciate your sub, brother. Do your thing, man. Terrence Ligon, Bellator is better than UFC tonight. Absolutely. But that's good though. It's like that's not a bad thing. It's the same time as sometimes PBC got better cards than Top Rank. Top Rank sometimes got better cards than PBC. The Zone sometimes got better cards than all of them. You know what I'm saying? Bellator should be able to have better cards than UFC, and I hope at one point one championship will be on the same thing. That's what we want. Jordan on top. Damn, yeah, it was crazy, bro. AJ Mckee gave him that work. Terrence Ligon, that was an awesome main event. Not only it was an awesome main event, it was an awesome card. That's my opinion. Jordan on top. One championship Bellator have been doing real good. One championship doing real good because they have high level competition. They just don't really got names. So it's hard to get people who do things like this, like I do, like YouTube streams. It's hard for and that's important. Their YouTube is popping. They're popular overseas, but America wise, like they got to get a little bit more names. So you know what I'm saying? You can't get these main YouTube, you know, because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of YouTubers streaming this fight. I know I'm like, there's because I'm like Bellator is doing their thing. Doing on top. One championship in Bellator been doing real good. Doing on top. Karate Combat. Oh yeah. I've been hearing about. I remember Karate Combat when like they really wasn't a thing. So it's dope that they really, you know, motherfuckers just fucking with combat sports nowadays. Terrence Ligon Top Ranked. Honey, people are watching Top Ranked. Shakira Stevenson, Derek Carverson. That's about it. Well, that's like that's not really like necessarily hardcore. Top Rank has some fighters, man. Top Rank has some fighters. Jamie Wonga, he's a good fighter with Top Rank. Or no, he's with Golden Boy Promotions. He's not with Top Rank. But you know, they got Vasil Lomachenko, they got Teofimo Lopez. Top Rank still got some guys that people are watching. So you can't do that to Top Rank. They got Terrence Crawford, Shakir Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Vasil Lomachenko. That's like their top guys right now. So you can't take that away from them. By the way, if y'all up in here and y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. Because I know a lot of y'all is new people up in here. Because I know the people who hit the like button, they all went to sleep. They left. Most of them, there's some that's still up in here, but most of them left. Because I know what it is. So if y'all up in here, hit the like button, show some love, subscribe to the channel. You know what we doing. Y'all see this is, man, I appreciate everybody. Look, I've been told y'all, man, I felt bad because I've been absent for a while. Shit been crazy. But we're going to keep things going. We got Game versus Derek Lewis next week, and that's going to be wild. We're going to have to do something about that. Terrence Ligon, he's with Golden Boy.
Yeah, I know that was my fault. Jamie Wonga. I know Jamie Wonga was with Golden Boy, but and I know my shit lagging a little bit, so I might have to refresh my shit. Make sure I'm talking that real shit. But like I said, they still got Vasil, they still got Tefimo, they still got Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Like they good. They ain't tripping on nothing. They doing what they do with the fighters. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you have 5 fighters at the very least that people are trying to watch, that's good, bro. See, here we go. Oh, we got a PBC fan. PBC got everybody. We got a PBC fan. Hit the like button, y'all. Here we got a PBC fan. All right. How does PBC have everybody? PBC has welterweights. How does PBC have everybody? I want to know how PBC. He's gonna be like, PBC got Earl Spence. Okay. Sean Porter. Sean Porter is not a name like that. I don't know why they boost him. Danny Garcia is not a name like that. I don't know why y'all boost him. Keith Thurman used to be a name. Keith Thurman used to be one of my favorite fighters, but he don't ever fight. Like, how does the PBC have everybody? Who does the PBC have? Gervonta Davis ain't even PBC. Gervonta Davis is more a Floyd Mayweather guy. That's why he fights on Showtime. Why do y'all boost PBC the way y'all boost PBC? Like, chill out. And I don't want to get all the MMA fans up out of here. So make sure y'all come in with the MMA fans, the MMA facts too. Y'all already know I'm here. We already had somebody saying Derek Lewis, no way that he's losing against Serial Gone. I respect it. He's an underdog, so you know what I'm saying. Put the money down, make it happen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna start, man, at least one time midweek. I don't know what day it's gonna be. One time, I'm gonna let y'all come up in here. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna discuss shit. We're gonna talk. It's gonna be the same environment, no fights, nothing, just talk. But see, y'all really show up. This is what's gonna come down to. So y'all better subscribe, like, all type of content. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Light on Canelo Ducks. Everybody from PBC, my brother. Look, I am fair. I'm more fair than the actual event that be happening whenever they pull up to a city and they put the whole entire, you know what I'm saying, shit together. That's how I'm more fair than that. But you know that's crazy. There's no way he's ducking from PBC. Who does PBC have that Canelo's ducking for? If you're talking about Jamal Charlo just struggled with somebody that nobody would have expected him to struggle with. So let's just be 100 with that. Man, if you're talking about my man's Caleb Plant priced himself out of that fight. If there's anybody that Canelo was ducking, it's Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. That's it. Other than that, come on, man. Who does PBC have, man? Terrence like on Keith Thurman only has one loss. I know. I'm a Keith Thurman fan. Keith Thurman is one of my favorite boxers on everything. But Keith Thurman never fight. Ever since he had that injury like 3 years ago, he ain't fight like that. So I really don't think Keith Thurman is who he says he is anymore and what we expect him to be, just because he ain't backed it up in no type of way because he don't even get in the ring. So I'm like, you really more injured than you lean on to. You need more recovery than you lean on to. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm not going to be on for that much longer. You know what I'm saying? All the events is over, but I appreciate everybody. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom on type shit. Come back, see how much people's rocking with me right now, how much y'all going to be up in here. I ain't got nothing else to do.
All right, what's good, people? I had to play a little tunes, so niggas chilling.
All right, I ain't gonna be on much longer, man. I salute to everybody was up in here, man. Charlos, David Benavidez, man. We're gonna see how good David Benavidez is gonna be when he fights Caleb Plant. If that ever happens, we're gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? What do I think about Jake Paul? I've been saying the longest when it came to Jake Paul, man. You gotta respect Jake Paul to the sense of he was respecting the sport where he's taking the right path. He's doing everything he should be doing when it comes to being a boxer. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And a lot of people are like, how he's fighting MMA fighters, he's supposed to fight a real boxer. That's not true. Whenever you are a young boxer in the game and there's money behind you, people think there's going to be money. Okay, this guy's going to be a star. You don't ever fight really, really good people in the beginning of your career. A lot of times your trainer goes over and finds another a gym or a trainer that they can talk to, and they're like, well, okay, well, I need my fighter to work on this. They agree to something, compensation, so forth and so forth. So that's the game of boxing. So, and people don't want to be true about it. If you got a fighter, money behind them, they're not going to fight anything that's going to challenge or, fuck their record up in the beginning of their career. Similar to Jake Paul. So I salute Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. For him to take that tough of a test this early, I think people talking started to get to Jake Paul. I really think that. And that's not a good sign. I think Jake Paul should have stayed on his path, doing what he's doing, fighting opponents that he can work on certain skills and crafts. And then maybe when he gets to fight 10, 11, fights a guy like Tyron Woodley. This is a bad matchup for Jake Paul. But it's going to be interesting. No, I respect him now. I just think it's a hard fight for him. Terrence like on Keith versus Tank. Who you got? Keith Thurman versus Tank Davis. I'm a Keith Thurman fan. If we're talking about 2015, 14, Keith Thurman all day. But now, yeah, Devontae beats Keith. That's unfortunate. I hate it. At welterweight, right? I may be wrong. I love Keith. Keith's one of my favorite dudes. I love Keith. I appreciate y'all though, for real. I never thought people would show out like that for the Bellator event, man. I never thought. I was thinking about, like, man, should I go live? It's been a minute. But we're gonna be back, man. Y'all still getting up there, man. I appreciate y'all for real. It's late where we at though, man. I'm not gonna keep going, man. Hit the like button if y'all ain't hit the like button. For real. Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be back next weekend for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. We're gonna be back next weekend. We're gonna be doing the thing, Fluence Lounge all day. Fluence Lounging. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm gonna get some food in me. Enjoy what's happening tomorrow. Oh, by the way, anybody's up in here who's late, tomorrow is a new thing that I'm gonna be starting with the BlakGooseTV channel. Music Sundays, man. We're gonna be dropping music every Sunday. I don't care what Sunday it is. I don't care what's going on. So every Sunday. So we're getting consistent, man. We're gonna get this channel going. We're gonna keep this channel running. So just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? So next weekend, we're gonna be here for the Serial Gone Derek Lewis fight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be dropping a song. Next Sunday, I'll be dropping another song. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do midweek. At least one day midweek, I want to do something for the channel. I'm just not sure what it is. I don't know if I want to just talk about MMA and boxing together, boxing by itself, or just doing a little something, just something. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna figure it out. But we're gonna get this channel running, man. We got too much good shit going. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. This is what we do all day, Fluence Lounge. So hit the like button. I'm getting up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for real. It's much love. I pray blessings and blessings and blessings upon all y'all families. I pray, success. I pray love. I pray prosperity. Positivity. That's it, man. I hope y'all are good. I hope everything continues to be good. Great. Salute to y'all. Much love, man. That's all it is. I'm out of here, though, man. Enjoy your night.